I titled it that because I see it a lot, even in my life personally. We start to let life control our life. And what I mean by that is the things of life, right? Is the requests, the expectations, the just the everyday things of life. You know what I'm saying? And we start to become a slave to that. You know, sometimes it's being a slave to requests. Sometimes it's being a slave to the people that need us. Sometimes it's being a slave to, you know, our dreams and our jobs and things like that. And I know a lot of those things are necessary in life, but it's just very key to learn how to disconnect and step back. Because what happens is, at least I've experienced this, I'm gonna be just totally transparent with you guys. Like over the last month, you know, I've been feeling a lot overwhelmed, and not by bad things, by actually great things, but it's a lot on my plate, a lot of responsibility in my life, and it's great, you know, it's great. But at the same time, I allowed those things to make me break my routine, right? I wasn't doing the things that I normally would do, and when you allow life to break your routine, you know, the little things that you don't see, that you don't realize, that make a big effect in your life. So with me protecting my peace, right? You know, I haven't been protecting my peace in the way I usually do it, which is me getting out, hiking, definitely been praying, meditating, but I haven't been doing it in my way. And that's big for me. You know, that's big just for my clarity, for my focus, and those little things. And even with me working out, just being honest with you guys, like I haven't been hitting it like I know I should be. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. And that's big for my life, especially just who I am as a person. Like those two things are very big for me. And, you know, we always say tomorrow, we'll get back on it tomorrow. We get back on it later on. And then life gets in the way. And then we use the excuse, oh, well, I'm busy. So, you know, whatever. And the excuse might be valid, but the excuse really makes you feel good about doing nothing at the end of the day. And so, you know, I went to yoga yesterday, man. And, you know, it's funny because I was preventing it because I knew it was going to hurt. I knew I was going to be tired. I knew it was going to be hard. So I was preventing it. And a lot of times in life, we do that. Like we're so afraid to face our reality. So we run from our reality thinking that the reality is going to somehow disappear or change. But in reality, the reality just gets even stronger. And so I was trying to run from it. I was like, man, I don't want to go. Then I finally got up and say, you know what? I got to go. My wife pushed me to go. I said, I got to go, and took the hardest class, hot flow. And I was dead in there, honestly. But at the same time, when I went in there, I told myself that I'm not going to judge myself from where I'm at. And I said, you know what? I'm going to allow this moment to be my motivation and inspiration to make me go harder at the things and make me realize the importance of my routines and make me more disciplined so I don't have to go through these things. And, you know, I don't know if everybody can relate to this, but hopefully you can. And it made me think about something. I kind of called it and listen, I'm not an expert at the stock market, so maybe this is not accurate, but I think it is. At least for me it is. But, you know, I call it the stock market mentality. And I kind of developed that today. And the reason I say that is because I believe in the stock market, you know, the best time to invest is, you know, when it's down, you know, when it's down. So when you invest when it's down, then you'll reap the benefits when it comes back up. And I related that to my life, you know, and I want you to relate that to your life too. And the quote I came up with was, don't let the downs keep you down. Let the downs be the inspiration to turn things around. Let the downs make you appreciate, you know, where you can go with your life. Make the downs make you appreciate that you have room to grow, that you have room to, you know, progress with your life. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, man, because a lot of times people don't be thinking like, you know, I go through anything or I have some bulletproof formula to not going through stress or being overwhelmed or dealing with certain things. And I do go through those things, but, you know, I evaluate my life. I don't stay there, and I try to use those things to make me better as a person. That's why when you hear my videos and you say, man, I feel like Trent is talking to me or whatever, or he knows my life. I don't know your life. I don't. But I know mine. I know my struggles. I know my battles. I know the things that I faced. And anytime I'm going through something, I always think about, okay, I'm not going to allow this just to help me. How can I let this help other people? Because I've realized in sharing my journey, and I want you to realize it too, that a lot of people have the same, not the same struggle as you, but some people do, but a lot of people have, everybody has struggle, and somebody can relate to your story or relate to your experience. And so I want to be more transparent with you guys and sharing my experiences and the things that I go through and the things that I deal with on an everyday basis. And so the title came from that. It's allowing life, to get in the way, and allowing life to make you lose focus and take care of the important things in your life. A lot of times we allow life to make us focus on the things that don't matter, really, and we lose focus on the things that truly do, whether it's our peace, our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health. And we can become so busy that we become so busy that we ignore the things that really keep us together. The small things, the little things that really make a big difference in our life. And so I just want to encourage you guys as this year is wrapping up, don't forget the small things. Don't forget the little things that seems like they're not making a big difference because people can't see it, because you're not getting recognized for it, whether that's eating right, whether that's working out, whether that's your prayer life, whether that's taking care of your family, whatever it may be. Those things are very important, because those things, I think, really build a solid foundation for peace. And you already know how I feel about peace. I feel like peace is everything, and that's what I strive for, and that's what I want to seek, and that's what I want to build in my life every single day, as much as I can. But I'll just be real. Like this last month, December, I've been allowing things to steal my peace, and it's not people. It's just life. It's just the responsibilities. It's just whatever. And it's okay to disconnect. It's okay to step back, and it's okay to have down moments. Like I said, allow those down moments to make you reevaluate and make you be like, okay, let me get things together. Let me make some changes. Okay, let me evaluate. What am I doing? And we're all human, and we all go through those things. And so I just want to encourage you out there to remember that today's a new beginning. That's the beautiful thing about life. You can't do nothing about the past. And that's why I told myself, look, I fell off a little bit. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do it, but I can either choose to keep falling off, or I can choose to say, you know what? Today's the day that we get back on it. Today's the day that we get back focused. Today's the day that we start our new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. Every single day is a new beginning. That's the beautiful thing about life. Every single day is an opportunity. It doesn't matter what happened, in your past. It doesn't matter what happened last week. It doesn't matter what happened last month. Yes, those things might somewhat have an effect on your present, but it doesn't have to control your present. It doesn't have to, it doesn't have to, control your life. And one quote that I now say, and I'm trying to make sure I say this right: don't let yesterday's struggles turn into today's troubles. And don't let yesterday's pain take away today's strength. Always focus forward, and not too forward, right? Not super forward, but focus on your next step and appreciate your next step. And just make sure that perspective is your power. My perspective for the last few weeks has kind of been my prison. Not in a negative way, but just kind of been, my prison a little bit. And I had to make some changes in my life. I had to get back to my routines to make sure I shift that prison perspective to a power perspective. And we all have that option. That's the beautiful thing about life with perspective. We all have a choice. We all can choose. We all can choose the meaning we choose to give things. That's the beautiful thing about it. And you can always give a certain meaning to whatever it is. And I decided to give the meaning, say, hey, you know what? This down is going to inspire me to turn things around. That's it. This down is going to inspire me to turn things around. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I'm going to get back to my routine. It made me realize how important the little things in life, it reminded me, because I already knew, but it reminded me again how important the small things in life are. And I want you guys to remember that, the things that people don't see, the things that you don't get recognition for, none of that, but the things that matter, the things that help you be a better you, help you be a more healthy you, help you be a more sane you. Let's get it.